Once again, good evening and welcome to tonight's training. It's yet another interesting day that we are going to be learning something very interesting. Now, I made one decision today that going forward, whenever we are doing the technical trainings midweek, I'm going to be trying so hard to subdivide whatever we are going to be training into subsections so that whenever we meet for every technical training, we talk about something very specific, okay? And that is going to help us achieve two things. Number one, we are going to save on time. It's my feeling that the meeting we've been doing, they have been very long, because basically we take close to 1 hour, 40 minutes. And in my considered opinion, I think that is long. So we want to have our meeting probably take a shorter period. And I actually want to take this opportunity to appreciate and congratulate all those people, despite how long the meeting has been. Some of you have been actually very active for those 2 hours. Hats off for you guys. Well done. That shows a lot of dedication. It shows a lot of seriousness in regards to this business. So I want to break this concept or the technical trainings that we normally do every midweek. I want to subdivide them into subsections. A section that we actually talk about for a few minutes, and then we ask questions. So we should actually be taking about 1 hour maximum. We are done with the meeting so that it doesn't look boring. Okay, that's number one. Number two, we also want to, when we actually talk about something very specific, it's very easy for people to actually grasp the concept. So it's going to be very easy for people to understand, and it's also going to be saving us on time. So today, I want to talk about something very specific, very important in regards to this business. If you are to ask me, that is, where do we get the confidence to do this business the way we are actually doing it? Like when some of you, you have known me for quite some time. I don't actually endorse a project that I don't personally believe in. So why do I believe in this project? Why do I believe it is very sustainable? Why do I believe this is a project that can sustain itself for a very long period of time? I'm going to be giving you all the reasons in tonight's meeting. And I believe they are going to probably convince most of the people who have joined this business, but they have some doubts. So make sure you stay tuned up to the end. And if you get any question or you have any question in regards to what I'm going to be explaining, note it down somewhere. As I finish, I'm going to be opening the floor. So we are going to be asking our questions. But as usual, just to confirm whether you can hear me loud and clear, I just want you to confirm. If you can hear me loud and clear, tell us your name also. Where are you watching from? Are you excited? We want to hear from a few people as part of our norm before we start this training for tonight. So I want to hear from a few people. Tell us your name, where you're from. Are you excited? How long you've been in the business? What's up? Okay, so who is going first? Just raise up your hand just to confirm if my voice is loud and clear. We want to hear from just 2 or 3 people to confirm that the voice is clear, and we are going to be starting. Ebony Mohammed, good evening. Ebony Mohammed, good evening.
Good evening. We can hear you loud and clear.
Amazing. Tell us your name, where you're from, how long you've been in the business.
I'm Ebony Mohammed from Mina, Niger State, Federal Capital of Nigeria.
Amazing.
I've made the business in general, exception the business.
Amazing. Fantastic.
And I'm glad I'm part of this business.
Fantastic, Mohammed. Thank you. Thank you. Nigeria is in the house, well represented. Now, as I welcome also, okay, Baba Yemi, good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Yes, good evening, good evening. How are you?
Yeah, I'm representing from Ocean State, Nigeria.
Nigeria, well represented. How long have you been into the business?
I've been into the business since January, and it has been really, really fantastic.
Amazing.
Yeah,
Amazing. Thank you. Thank you, Baba
thank you, sir.
Yemi. All
Yeah.
right. Amate Joshua, good evening.
Hello, good evening to everyone over here.
Good evening.
My name is Joshua from Ghana. I've been in the business for the past 7 months now. Yeah, for the past 7 months. And
Amazing.
it's really amazing. It's a really amazing project over here. So we should all do our best to push it. We shouldn't take it for granted because I know it's a golden opportunity that we have in our hand. Thank you.
Thank you, Joshua. That's our superstar from Ghana. Ghana is well represented. Ruth Moses, good evening.
Yeah, good evening, everyone. Ruth is my name from Kenya in Thika town. I've been in the business for 6 months since February. It's 7 months now. Yeah, and I'm excited. I'm also a very excited person in the business, and we are doing great here.
Thank you, Ruth. And for the record, by the way, well done, Ruth, for the work that you've been doing. Now, actually, some of you have been seeing me post in the group that I normally go to do presentations in UJYE. Just for the record, I normally go to support Ruth's team. So Ruth is a very powerful leader we have over here who is actually doing a lot of work on the ground. So well done, Ruth. Well done. Jean Paul, good evening. Jean Paul, good evening. Jean Paul, good evening.
Yes, good evening.
Good evening. Tell us your name.
I'm
Where you
from
from?
Rwanda. I'm Ivan from Rwanda. I have started this project from February.
Amazing.
Yeah, that
Amazing.
is it.
Thank you, Jean Paul. Plus 256 Uganda, well represented. Thank you, Jean Paul. 7 months into the business. Amazing. Penule Bari, good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening. Good evening. My name is Michael. I'm from Rivers State, Nigeria. Leader there. I've been in this business almost to 3 months and 1 week now. And the business has been so amazing. Don't ever think that other business have started almost to 5 years you have not given to me this business almost to 3 months now. I've got everything so far. So I want to appreciate Coresage for their hard working, for the bringing such opportunities for us. Thank you to Coresage.
Thank you. Thank you, Lebari. Well done. And we appreciate you for your consistency even in attending these kind of meetings. There are quite a number of people here. When I look at the list of participants here, I can easily point out because I see them every day. So well done for your consistency. And of course, I believe your consistency is going to 100% pay off. Now, once again, you're most welcome to tonight's meeting. My name is Harun Yeriki, live from Nairobi, Kenya. Of course, that goes to the new members who have recently joined the business because I can see new members here. new names here. I believe these are new people who have recently joined this business, and they have not gotten to hear from me. So I'm very excited about this business. I got to know this opportunity early January. I took time to look at it, and as usual, now that personally I'm a YouTuber, I have a lot of a reputation I have to protect. So I didn't rush to share this business with my team. So I took my time to look into the project. I looked at all the possible red flags, because whenever I get a project, because I know not every project is meant to be sustainable for long. So I took my time to look at this project. I tried to screen it for any possible red flag. And when I actually compared it with most of the businesses that I've done since I started crypto, I realized this is one of the businesses that I can do with confidence. So that confidence that I got from what I understood from this business is what I want to share with you, so that you can also gain confidence. If you have joined this business and you are not very sure whether this business you can make money, you cannot make money, you are not very sure of, you fear that this business might collapse like the other business that you did, perhaps that collapsed after 3 months, after 4 months, we want to look and we want to dissect this concept so that you can actually get to understand. So now I'm going to be making one assumption. I'm assuming that everyone here is a Coresage member. So if you're not a Coresage member, you may not understand 100% of what we're going to be talking about. So I'm going to be making that assumption, assuming everyone has joined the business, and at least you have attended some of our meetings, or if you have not attended some of our meetings, at least you have gone through the videos that we have released on the Coresage syllabus, so that at least you be closer to understand what we are going to be talking about tonight. So, as I've said, I want to cement your belief in this business. Perhaps this meeting is going to be an eye-opener to most of the people. And I know there are people who will start taking this business very seriously after we finish this particular meeting, okay? Now, allow me to get started. And our super leader, Samson from Rwanda, is recording this particular meeting. So we are going to be sharing the recorded version to all those people who might probably want to listen to this. So if you have a team, if you have team members, and if this meeting is going to be exciting and you feel it's going to be instrumental even to your team members, after this we are going to be sharing the link to the recorded version of this meeting, so that you can share with your team, because whatever you will know here, everyone in your team is also supposed to know. So let's get started. So first of all, we all know that Coresage is a smart contract, okay? We know Coresage is a smart contract and it's decentralized. But then before I dissect to talk about that smart contract briefly and how sustainable it is, let me just mention something here. I know nearly all of us have lost money before, okay? Because I know most of us here, in one way or another, you must have lost money before, even if it is not this year. Maybe you were invited somewhere, you invested your money and you lost. And that is why when Coresage was being presented to you, perhaps you were not very fast in making the decision. And that's very okay. Losing money is okay, because that is what actually teaches you what is right and what is wrong, okay? When you make a mistake is when you know the right and the wrong. Number two, I want to appreciate everyone who has taken that bold decision to get started in this business, despite the fact that you lost money in the past. Okay, there are people who actually lose once and they don't want to hear anything about crypto again. So the fact that you have lost money in the past before, but you have not given up, you're still open to look for another business that probably might give you something. I want to, mad respect to all of you for that courage and for that consistency. Now, I want to differentiate now, because I know when you have lost money in the past, there is always that fear. Even if you have joined the business, there is that small fear you have. Could this end up like the other one? Could this be like the other one? Okay, you have that fear, and that is why Sometimes you might find it difficult sharing this business with other people because you are not even confident about the business. You are not sure whether you're going to invite your people and they're coming to lose your money here. They end up blaming you. So I want to clear all that doubts, at least for your sake, so that if you decide to share the business with other people, you can actually do it boldly with confidence. And if you decide you don't want to refer other people, it's okay, but at least you get convinced yourself. Okay, if you want to upgrade yourself, now you can upgrade in peace. You can be at peace with yourself. Okay, so now let's get started. I'm going to be sharing my screen here, and let me share my screen here. I'm going to be explaining a few things here. Okay, so let's get to this. Okay, I'm trying to log into my account so that I explain a few things. Very important, very important, very important. Now, about the income distribution model in Coresage. Okay, about the income distribution model, we all know. We have two ways of earning in Coresage. We have two main ways of earning in Coresage. The first way you earn from Coresage is through the mining. Okay, the daily mining that you claim, you have to claim every 24 hours. That one we all know. That is the first way you earn from Coresage. The second way you earn from Coresage is through commissions. And these commissions you're earning from can either come from a random spillover or a referral bonus. Okay, it can be maybe you have joined this business, you have not referred anybody, but you have gotten a commission, or you have referred someone and you have gotten a commission. Okay, so a commission or referral bonus. Now, I want us to know where the mining rate earnings are coming from, where the referral bonus earnings are coming from. Okay, now number one, we all know that we have an income distribution model in Coresage, and this income distribution model is the one that actually will determine whether this business is going to be sustainable or not. Remember, this particular project is a smart contract, and this smart contract is not actually it's not run by the developers. It is being run by us, me, you, and the other person doing Coresage. So as long as people are joining this business, the ecosystem will continue running. The question is how. Okay, can this project collapse? We want to dissect into all that. So first of all, let us get to understand this. When you invest money in this business, or when you upgrade for any level, or whenever you spend any money on Coresage at any given point, I want it to be understood like this. First of all, 33.33% of the money you spend at any given point, that's 3.33%, that is a third of whatever money you spend at any given time, it will go to your direct upline. Okay, it will go to your direct upline, and it is going to pay them through X3 matrix. Okay, so there is someone who is going to earn through you upgrading, or whenever you bring someone on board, you're going to earn a third of that money through X3. Okay, X3 matrix. That's number one. Now, another third of the money that has been spent by the person you have brought on board, the other third, you have gotten the third through X3. The other third can either come to you via X6 if the slot is to be filled on X6 belongs to you, or if you don't earn through X6, that commission, the other third, will go to your upline. Okay, it will go up. If it is filled by, if it fills on the slot that is not supposed to pay you, that probably is going to pay up the upline. Of course, we all know the first two slots on X6 will go up, but on X3, the first two slots will come to you. Okay, so whenever you bring someone into the business, or whenever your downline upgrades, A third of the money is paid via X3. The other a third is paid via X6. Now remember, if it is you who has brought that person, you may either earn from X3 and X6, or you might earn 33% and your upline earns 33%. But the bottom line is 66.66% of that money will be paid to two uplines. It can be either you alone eating the 66%, or you earn 30% and your upline earns 33%. So already 66% has been distributed. Okay? Now, how much is remaining? Out of the 100%, which this person spent to join or to register or to upgrade at any given point, only that 3.33% is remaining, which has not been accounted for. So the 3.33% that normally remains is added to this fee reward pool that you see here at this particular point. As you can see right now as I present, the total pool is remaining with 212,980 core. That is the amount of core which is in the pool which has not been claimed. As of this time, if someone is going to claim their core now, they have finished their 24 hours, they are going to claim their core now, that core is going to be deducted from this pool. And if someone is upgrading right now, 33% of the money they are going to spend, it is going to be added on this pool. So it keeps going like that, and so on and so forth. So whenever people are claiming core, it is coming from this pool. Whenever people are joining or upgrading, a third of the money they are joining with or they are upgrading with is added on this pool. So this pool is just like a swimming pool where we have we have the inlet and we have the outlet. There is water coming in, there is water going out. So the level of water in that particular pool will either increase slightly or decrease slightly, but it's going to be probably almost at the same level. Okay, that is the first thing I want us to understand before I explain the next thing. Okay, now I want you to notice one thing. I have said, let me repeat this so that you don't get confused as I move along. When your downline is upgrading or joining the business, third of the money is paid to the upline via X3. Okay? A third of the other money is paid to the upline via X6. Okay? Then a third of the remaining amount goes to this pool. Now you will notice one thing. This is actually the difference business and the many other businesses that people have done out there. You notice that there is no single penny, there is no single core that is set aside to go to the developers of this particular project. That is unusual. Most of the businesses, because I've also done several other businesses for the past 7 years, I've been doing crypto. Most of the businesses that are not probably smart contracts, the developers or the owners of the company or the shareholders, whoever you call them, they always have a percentage that goes to them for developing the software for you. But in this case, 100% of the commission is divided amongst us. There is no single money that goes to the developers. Okay? That will now bring you to one main question. So, how do the developers make money from this business? Because I know, and we all know, nobody can dedicate all their time, sit down, develop a software like Coresage that is automated, that runs without any traffic, that doesn't, have as many errors as the errors that we see in other projects. This system has never hanged, okay, without them making any money. So the question is, what actually motivated the developers of this project to make a system that doesn't pay them? Because all the money that we are actually joining with, upgrading here, is all of it oscillating among stars. It is actually running the ecosystem. So how do the developers make the money? Now, of course, in the presentations I've done in the past, we all know that whenever you are upgrading, there is a commission that goes up. Now, at one point, if you are upgrading and you surpass your upline, that commission on the level that you are surpassing, it actually skips that person and goes up. That is the first thing, okay? Number two, it's also important to know that, of course, the developer, the one who created the project, has all the levels are unlocked, okay? Because he's the developer. All the levels for them, probably they are unlocked. And for like myself, I'm in level 10. I know a few other people have gotten to level 10, but I don't know of any person who has gotten to level 11 or level 12 that I know. So that means if any of my team members or any of the team members upgrades to level 11, because there is no person that we know who has gotten to level 11, you know what will happen? That commission for level 11 will actually go to the developer, because the developer is the only person who is in level 12. Because as of today, I don't know any person who has gotten to level 12. Okay, so the fact that the developer, number one, is our grand upline, meaning all of us, we are under him. He makes the money. Okay, the same way you have a team and you make money from your team is the same way the developer is making money from all of us. Remember, Coresage, as of today, it has a total membership of about 16,000 members. Now, imagine the person who was the first person to share the link. All of us, we are under him. That is crazy money that is going to him already. He's making money like me and you. But the only difference is he has a very big team because we are all under him. Number two, he was the first person to share the link. Number three, whenever our people will upgrade and they surpass all the uplines who have gotten to the highest level, like level 10, for example, all those extra commissions will be going to the developer. And you know, those commissions are massive. Let me tell you, those commissions are massive. Because you can imagine if you have someone upgrading to level 11, the commission or the spillover for level 11, one spillover gives around it gives around 21,000 core. Just one spillover. One spillover on level 10 gives 10,000 core. So level 11, any spillover the developer will just come with 21,000, and a spillover for level 12 it will go with around 42,000. Can you imagine how much that is to the developer? Okay, now for him, because he has a big team, those commissions will trickle in, so many of them. That is the first way he makes the money. Number two, I would want you to understand is that you know, him as the developer, there are people who will actually get to hear Coresage online, but perhaps they don't get someone who is referring to them. They will not get someone who is sending them the link. So any person who will go trying to register on Coresage via the Coresage website, the system is going to register them directly under the developer. That is ID number one, because ID number one is the ID of the developer. Okay, so the developer basically will get so many referrals without necessarily looking for those referrals, just because he set up the system and he went to sleep. So right now, you can imagine, I don't know the Coresage developers. Not any of my upline knows the Coresage developers. The developers have never come open to tell us that we are so and so, we are from this location, we are this and this. They have never done any of such thing, but they are making money on a daily basis. They are actually making money so they are anonymous, but they are making money on a daily basis. So I think they are using part of the money they are making to actually maintain the servers, because their servers are actually working very effectively, because I have never logged in one day and I find the system is not working, or I never logged in one day and I found there is a lot of traffic, like most of the platforms that we have worked with in the past. Okay, now Another thing I would want you to understand at this point in time is this, and this should actually cement your belief even the more. Now, you will notice that, first of all, this project, they are not making any money from whatever we are registering with or upgrading with. They are just making money like you, me, and any other person who is referring people into this business. But you are going to tell me they could be having some admin rights. Maybe whenever there is an issue, they can rectify. Okay? Now, the amount of core that is in this pool, let's say, for example, let me be the devil's advocate in this case, okay? Because we always ask, what if these people decide to shut down the system one day? Let's just assume, even though I believe that will not happen, let's just assume that may happen. So if that was to happen, let us see. If they were to shut down the system, what will they run away with? And is it worth it? Okay? Look here. Remember, I've said this and let me repeat. Whenever people upgrade, whenever people join, 66.66% of the money goes to people's wallets immediately. That one is immediate, is instant. So the amount that goes to this pool is the amount they can access if they were to shut down the system, so to speak. Okay? So how much if they were to shut down the system today, how much core will they run away with? They will run away with what you can see here on the pool. How much is in the pool? 212,980 core. Okay? How much is that in dollars? It is $4,009. So if they were to run away, let's say, for example, their intention was just to come and make money from us and run away. How much are they running away with? They are running away with 212,000, which is valued at $4,000. Now, I want us to just use common sense. Let's just reason. How much do you think the developer has made from this project, him just as a member? Like, look at me, for example. Me, I'm not a developer. My ID is number 23. So there are 23 people before we can get to the developer. Okay? 23 people. Now, myself, I don't have such a big team compared to the developer because I'm below the developer. Okay? I don't know the number of people I have in total in terms of course, I've referred the 456 direct referrals, but then, of course, I know those direct referrals I've referred other people. But I don't have a team of 15,000 people in Coresage. Okay? I have been able to earn 585,837 core. I have already earned that. Okay? And I am not the developer. Meaning, the developer has made probably more than 4 times or 5 times what I have made. He has made way more, okay, than what I have made. So if the developer, for example, has made something like, let's say, 2 million core, if I've earned over 580,000 core, the developer probably has made more than 2 million core, if I was just to guess. 2 million core. Now, if the developer has already earned 2 million core, and those 2 million core are in his wallet, how petty can he be to shut down the system and run away with 212,000 core? Is that even making sense, honestly speaking? It doesn't make sense. And remember, this system, if it continues running, the developer is not even coming to spend money on this particular smart contract because we are the one. The developer doesn't pay us any money because he doesn't have it. The money we are making here is what is coming from new registrations, from upgrades, from people who are coming on board. So the developer simply put the system for us to use, and because he created that system for us and he was the first person, he makes, of course, commissions from whatever building that we are doing, okay? Because the commissions will always keep going up until it will also get some commissions. So the system is more beneficial to the developer if it continues running even for the rest of our lives, okay, for a lifetime. Because for him, he has set up an ATM for himself. As long as this system is running, the developer makes money 24/7, day and night. So there is no reason whatsoever why he would want to close this system. Because even if he was to close it, whatever he's going to actually collect from closing down is not even worth it, because he has made probably more than 10 times whatever he would want to make from shutting down the system. I hope that is communicating something. Okay, so there is no reason whatsoever why this system can be closed down, because even the biggest fool cannot shut it down. There is no reason. Okay, there is no reason whatsoever. And I believe there are people here in my team who have made more than 212,000 core from this business. They are my downlines. I know who have made more than 200,000 core from this particular business. So the amount of core you see in this pool, now let me tell you this: the amount of core you will see in this pool is not going to be so much and is not going to be so little. So like the other day, the number of core we had in this pool was around 240,000 core. So whenever the level of activity goes down, you will probably see the number of core in this pool probably going down a little bit. And when the activity increases, you also see the number of core in the total pool rising a little bit. And remember, as the core rises and it drops, core keeps coming in and core keeps leaving this pool, because we are claiming this core every minute, and every minute the core is leaving this pool and it is coming to our wallets. And also at the same time, people are registering on a daily basis. So core is coming into the system, core is leaving the system. So it actually can sustain itself like this for a very long period of time. Now the question you may ask yourself also at this point in time is this: what if people stop joining at all? Okay, if people were to stop joining, because I've ever thought that question: what if people were to stop joining this business at all? Now, whatever you see in this pool, you see the number of core you see in this pool, this 212,000 core, assuming people stop joining this business at all, the number of core you see in this pool, it can sustain us more than 6 months, plus. Even if nobody is joining this business, the amount of core you see in this pool is enough to sustain us claiming every day, every 24 hours for the next 6 months without anybody joining. That's how insane this opportunity is. But then a question you could ask yourself is this: what will stop people from joining a business that is paying? A business where most of the people are doing it for a living. Like myself, I don't have any other business, honestly. If you were to ask me, there is no any other business I'm doing. Me, from morning to evening, is just Coresage I'm thinking about. I'm preaching Coresage. That is the only business I'm doing. So if I'm doing this business every day, let's say, for example, I may not be able to recruit people every day. But you see, if I don't recruit today, I will recruit tomorrow. If I don't recruit tomorrow, I'll recruit the day after. And it's not me alone doing this Coresage as a full-time business. There are several other people here who have come on board. They have made money from this business, and they have noticed this actually can become their full-time source of income, because it's a business that is paying, it is sustainable, it can run for the next 20 years. So just like that formal employment, if you're working for the government and you are sure you have been employed permanent and pensionable, you are sure you are there for the next 10 years, is the same way we can also have some confidence that we are here for a very long period of time. So you can decide to do this business as a job, as a business, waking up every day, preaching about this business on a daily basis. So as long as there are people who are doing this business every day, even if it means a few people joining in a week, just a few people in a week, that is enough to sustain this system for the next 10 years, even if people don't join on a daily basis. But as long as some people are joining, all right, because the number of core leaving this system is always less than the number of core that comes in whenever people are upgrading. That is actually what keeps this system running and sustainable, and it can actually sustain itself for the next 10 plus years. And also to let you know this, a similar concept like this has been running from 2019 up to now uninterrupted. I'm talking of Coresage. Coresage. Remember, we are doing Coresage, and there is a business called Coresage. Now, this Coresage has been running from 2019. It's a very similar concept with this one. Very similar. It has been running from 2019. It is still running up to now. People are getting paid on a daily basis. But the only difference between Coresage and Coresage is that Coresage was used to pay in Ethereum the same way we are getting paid in Core. But Ethereum became very expensive in terms of gas fee. We all know that Ethereum was very expensive in 2020, 2021 in terms of gas fee. The gas fee was super expensive. It could cost up to $30 gas fee alone. So it became unsustainable, and the developers decided to change. Instead of paying in Ethereum, they started paying in USDT. So it has been running, paying in USDT from 2021 up to now, and it is still there. So imagine that is how long that system can stay. Okay. Coresage has been active for the past 7 years, and it is still running. So Coresage started early this year, January. Okay. It is not even up to a year. And you can be sure we are here for the next 5, for the next 10, for the next 15 years. Meaning you can actually decide you work on this business, you give yourself targets, you push yourself for 2-3 years, and you will be enough. You would have made enough money to build yourself a house, to buy yourself a car, to change your life completely. You don't even have to work for 10 years, for 5 years, to make money to buy yourself a car, to build yourself a house, to let your family enjoy, go for vacation, all that good life that everyone is dreaming of. We can actually achieve that in 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, because the business for sure is here and it is sustainable. So as long as people are joining this business will run for the longest time you can imagine. So when you combine all these factors, of course, you can actually see all the reasons why this business can sustain itself for a very long period of time. So I think that's enough for today on the concept of understanding how sustainable this business is. I want to stop at that particular point, but I want to welcome. Let me someone here. Okay, so I've muted someone here. So now I want to of course end at that particular point. I didn't want this meeting to take that long, but at least I wanted you to get that element of sustainability and where it is coming from. It's important because that is what will cement your belief on this particular business. Now, I know there are leaders here who are probably going to be adding something on top of what I've said, or you have questions in regards to the presentation I have made. So I want to take this opportunity to welcome the floor. You make your submission. It can be in form of a contribution or you have a question, and I'm going to be responding to all of them. And I want everyone to be very open. Don't feel free to ask your questions. Feel free to ask any question and feel free to make any contribution. Let's start this contribution with Joshua from Ghana. Joshua, you have a contribution or you want to ask a question?
Hello, Mr. Aaron. Thank you so much for the presentation. I really appreciate it. Mine is a question. I want to ask a question. Now, we know the developer is the first person to share his link. So we are all under him or her. We don't know the person, so we can either him or her. So he is our grandfather or grandmother, let me put it that way. So now, he's earning enough of core, fine. So now, if someone upgrade up to that level, will the developer stop earning? Then let's say I upgrade up to level 12. Will the developer still earn under us, or once I have gotten to that level with the developer, it means now I'm going to earn what he is supposed to take? I hope you get my question.
I get it. I get it.
So that's my question.
Number one. Now, from what I have understood about this business,
Yeah.
number one, at one point, I know at one point we have not gotten to level 12, but we at some point some of us will get to level 12. That is for
Sure.
sure. Okay,
Sure.
for sure.
Sure.
We will all get to
Sure.
level. Some of us will get to level 12, and we
Sure.
all know that the developer, at some point he will also get blocked, like some of us have been blocked before. I don't know whether the developer will have the capacity of making sure he's not blocked. I don't know, because he has the developer rights. I cannot tell. But I believe if the system is working 100%, all of us, then the developer will also get blocked at some point. Okay? That means once we get to level 12, the developer will not be able to upgrade to level 13, okay? Because there will
Yeah.
be no level 13. But you know what?
Sure.
You know what? The
Yeah.
developer is still earning from level 1 to level 11. And that is already massive. So the only, if we all get to level 12, the only commission he will not be earning is the commission for level 12 alone. Level 12 alone. You get it?
Okay.
Because
Okay.
if you get to level 12, for example, if you get yourself to level 12, he will earn the commission from you on level 12. Okay? Just like if you are in level 9 and you have a downline who gets to level 9 like you will still earn the commission until up to a point where you get your one cycle gets complete, and you stop earning from that particular level unless you upgrade to the next level. So if we
Okay.
all, if let's say, for example, 6 people were to get to level 12, like the developer, if the developer, but I think the developer is developer, he might not be able to be blocked because he has the developer rights. Maybe he might have a few advantages to enjoy, but I'm assuming those advantages are not there. So if the developer gets blocked, he can only get blocked on level 12, because that's how the system works. It blocks the highest level. So still, because the developer still has a very huge team of people who have not gotten to level 12, he will still be able to earn from the entire team from level 1 all the way up to level 11. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying.
Yeah. Yeah. But
Yes,
let me also add chip in there before then I leave you. I
yes.
want to get clear understanding over here. When do one get blocked? If I'm on the same level with you, let's say Mr. Haru, you're on level 9 on both mattress, and I also get to level 9 on both mattress, or level 7, you're on level 7, I'm on level 7 on both mattress. Will you get blocked? You are my upline, and we are all on the same level. Are you going to get blocked, or before you get blocked, I need to go to level 8 before you get you will be blocked? If you're on the same level, will you get blocked, or if I pass you, if I should pass you before you get blocked?
I get you. I get your question. Now, can you see my screen? I want to answer that by sharing my screen. Can you see my screen, Joshua?
Okay. No, I cannot see your screen. Oh.
Okay, someone to confirm if you can see my screen. Perhaps I'm very sure you're going to be seeing it very shortly. I think I've shared it. I've shared my
No,
screen. Someone to confirm if you can see my screen.
I can't see over here.
Okay, okay.
Let someone confirm it because I cannot see.
I can
Let
see
Okay,
someone confirm it.
I can see the screen.
Okay, I can see the screen here.
all right, all right. Thank you. I get it. Okay, but the way I'm going to explain, Joshua, I know you will get it even if you don't see my screen. Now, here is the
Okay.
thing. Here is the thing. Number one.
Yeah.
We all know X3 and X6 matrix,
Sure.
and we know X3 matrix has 3 slots, and we know X6 matrix has 6 slots on all the levels. Is that not so?
Sure. Sure.
Yes. Good. Now, what makes someone get blocked according to this system? Now, here is the answer. You get blocked when one cycle of your highest level is complete. Let me explain. In X3, I'm assuming I'm in level 10. Of course, I'm in level 10. Okay? Let me show you
Yeah.
here practically. I'm in level 10. Nobody has gotten to level 10 as I speak to you. Okay? Nobody has gotten to my level 10. Now, my level 10 in X3 has 3 slots. It has 3 slots. So for me to do one complete cycle on X3, those 3 slots must be filled up once. Okay? Those 3 slots must be filled up. So if someone, if let's say for example you Joshua, you get to level 10 on X3, you will be my first direct to get to level 10. I will not get blocked because I've not done one complete cycle on my highest level, which is level 10. Okay? Now, another person gets to level 10 on X3. So that means now my highest level, which is level 10, has 2 slots filled up, and I'm remaining with 1 slot for level 10 to completely fill, for one cycle to be complete. So the moment the third person will actually fill the 3rd slot, it means the system will have cycled once. All the slots have been filled up once. So the moment all the slots will fill in your highest level, that is the point where you get blocked. Okay? That is the point where you get blocked. If your highest level, you get all those slots filling up. Let me explain for the case of X6. I'm also in level 10 on X6. Okay? Now, as I speak to you right now, already one of my direct referrals have gotten to level 10 on, level 10, as you can see here, and already one person has gotten to level 10. Of course, this commission didn't come to me, it went to my upline, but at least one slot has been filled up. You can see I've not been blocked. The next person who will come, he will fill the next slot. I will still not get blocked. The third person, the fourth person, the fifth person who will come, I will still not get blocked. But the moment the 6th person will come, okay, the moment the 6th person will come, that means all these slots will have been filled up. All of them, they would have been filled up once. So that means one cycle will be complete. So at that point where one cycle is complete, that is the point where I get blocked. And when I get blocked, it simply means 2 things. Either I upgrade to the next level if I want to continue earning from people who are coming to level 10, okay? Or if I don't have the money to upgrade myself to level 10, I can decide to forgo level 10 because I will still be able to earn from level 1 to level 9. Okay? Because the previous levels cannot get blocked. Only one level can get blocked. That is the highest one. Okay? So if my level 10 get blocked and I decide I'm not going to upgrade myself, I can decide to let it be. I can decide to forgo all the commissions that I will be able to earn for level 10. But I will still be able to earn all the commissions from my team from level 1 all the way to level 9. So, answering your question, you get blocked when one cycle on your highest level has been completed. So you will be asked to either upgrade to the next level or the commissions for that blocked level go to your upline. I don't know if that makes sense, Joshua.
Okay, I got it. But I think maybe some other time to you. I know this is not the end of it. We are still going to have enough time for discussion. So as time goes on, you explain and we all get better understanding. So thank you so much.
100%. Yes, I know some people may not be able to get it very clearly, but as we keep
Yeah,
moving forward, you will all get it.
yeah. As time goes on, you keep on explaining, we'll get the whole
Yeah.
concept.
I
Okay,
will
thank
keep
you.
preaching until everyone gets it. Thank you. Thank
Sure,
you, Joshua.
sure.
All
Okay,
right.
okay,
All right. And of course, if you
okay.
have any other question, you can still be able to come back later. But
Sure.
this chance, let's go to Penu Lebari. You have a question or you want to make a contribution? Penu Lebari?
Contribution. I don't have question.
Yes, you can proceed, Lebari.
Yeah, first I want to appreciate. Yeah, I want to appreciate each and everyone here that always come this meeting to make possible. That always listen to us and trust our business we are doing here. This business is amazing business that you should do.
Now,
And
Lebari,
yesterday I went to the market to go and preach
hold
to
on a
people.
bit.
I was like, yes,
Hold on a bit, Lebari. Hold on a bit. I would want you to fix your network. You're not very clear. You're not very clear. As I go to the
okay,
next
my
person,
network is bad. My network is bad.
we are hearing some noise coming from your end. I don't know whether it's me alone. Joshua, can you hear him?
No, please, I
It's not.
cannot hear him. I
It's not
can't.
my place. It's not my end. It's not. It's not. It's someone.
Okay. Okay, Joshua, you can mute yourself. Let's see how it goes. Joshua, you can mute yourself. Okay, proceed,
Yeah.
Lebari.
Okay. Should I proceed?
Yes, we can hear you now. It's clear. Better. Proceed.
Okay. It's not me. It was somebody that is making that noise, or somebody.
Oh, I get it. I get it. Thank you. Proceed.
Yeah. So I want to appreciate each and everyone that always come here. And the business is amazing. I don't have much to say, but what I used to say is that if something is entering your account every day, daily basis, because I was somebody today that wanted to join the business, he joined the business today. I was saying that if you can able to even get 5 calls every day, we calculating the person was saying that this is amazing. This call you cannot get any call anywhere. So I don't have anything to say. I'll encourage each and every one of my team members, people that they are doing this business. As I'm currently now, I've always invited almost to 15 people into this business. Active people, they are doing well so far. So thank you, Coresage, for the priority. Thank you so much. I don't have anything to say. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Lebari. Thank you for that wonderful contribution. Thank you very much. And also thank you for being consistent in these meetings. All right. So Ruth Moses, you have a question or you want to make a contribution, you can proceed.
Okay, yeah, thank you so much, Haron, for that great explanation. I think personally the business is getting clearer as we continue. And also thank you for your consistency and thank you for your support. I just needed to make a comment on what you were mentioning about level 12 from our gentleman from Ghana. In my thinking, in the layman's way of thinking, I want to believe that level 12, no one will be blocked in my thinking. I want to believe that they have already set up the system in a way that the moment you get to level 12, you continue cycling, because I would not want to imagine that the fact that you're in level 12 and there is no level 13, that you would be blocked. As you mentioned, probably now the developer has the rights, but even us, when we get to the level 12 later, I want to believe that the cycles will continue. It's only now that level 1 up to 11, you can be blocked because there is a level 12. At the moment you get to level 12, you're good to go. So the cycles continue. So that is my belief. The other thing is just maybe an encouragement, because we made an assumption that whoever is here are members. And what I have really learned, and I'm continuing to learn valued lessons. If I take this business seriously, like the way we have done any other job or business, where I wake up every day to go and meet up the business or the jobs, what do you call them? To meet up whatever I'm meant to do, and I do Coresage with the same synergy and aggression and consistency, it will give the returns. We always make mention and say, if I treat a business like a hobby, it will give you the results of a hobby. A hobby one goes today and maybe goes later. If it is a holiday, you don't go holiday every day. You go holiday once a year. There are people who maybe just attend meetings once a year. So it will give you results of the same, like once a year. But if you do the meetings daily and you're consistent, I believe all of us here, and that is why we are also here in the meeting, we will get great results. So let us push the business and see the results later. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Ruth, and mad respect to you. In fact, there is something you have said. I had not thought of that, and actually what you said is making 100% sense from where I sit. Actually, I'm even tending to think it could be so, as you say. You see, the reason why we are actually prompted to upgrade to the next level is because we have not gotten to the top. So you are thinking that once you get to level 12, there won't be blocking. So you'll be able now to continue earning on that level severally. Okay? Because you can be able to refer even up to 100 people and they get to level 12. You will still be able to earn from all your team unlimited without getting. Actually, that is making a lot of sense from where I sit. 100%, and well done. I had no thought of that, and actually, that's an eye opener. So, once again, thank you very much, Ruth. That was a very wonderful contribution, and keep up the spirit on physical meetings that you've been able to do. Well done, and keep up the spirit. And if you are keen, if you treat this business as a hobby, it will pay you as a hobby, and if you take it as a full-time business, it will pay you as a full-time business. Thank you once again. Now, who is going next? Who is going next? Who is next? We have Ibrahim Yahuza. Do you have a question or you want to make a contribution? Ibrahim?
Good.
Good evening, Ibrahim. Okay, Ibrahim, fix your network. We will get back to you later. Adebayo Samuel? Adebayo Samuel, are you there?
Yeah, good evening, sir.
Good evening, good evening.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I'm Adebayo Samuel from Niger State, Nigeria, precisely. Hello?
Yes, we can hear you. Proceed.
Yes, sir. I have some little questions that I want to ask, sir. Regarding referrals, the Coresage, the coin specifically. Number one question is that so far, you, according to what you said the other time, you said that the project is running by the community, if I will understand you. So my question is that how core will be appreciated, because now is this value based on all the crypto has already down. Now is this value. So what will be the appreciation of that of core? That is number one, because I know if many of us we are mining this core, 95% of us will be selling it. That one is sure. So what will be what will make the core to be appreciated? I don't know if you understand me. That is number one question. Number two question is that I used to see your screenshots. I used to see your screenshots every day. Those screenshots are is it coming from spillover or is coming from referrals? And
Both.
Both?
Both. Yes.
Okay. So my number 3 question is that how do you convince people to join Coresage? Because you say you don't have any other work that you are doing, and every day you used to preach about Coresage. As for me, I'm a kind of person that I don't like to involve people on what I do, because if there is anything that comes up, they will hold me responsible. Sure, you are getting me. So how do you convince people to join Coresage? Because if you try that in Nigeria, yeah, they will say, okay, so you have started your own CBEX, or you have started your own, I don't know, the one that's even cast these days. So how do you convince people to join Coresage? And what are the response you hear from people time to time? Because as for me, I don't like any negativity. I used to feel discouraged if I don't like any negativity. So how do you cope with any negative words?
Okay, I get it. Good. So are you done?
Yes.
All right. All right. So let me start with the very last question. How do we convince people? Here we don't convince. Okay. We start from there. We do not convince. What we do is we share the business as it is. And this person will decide whether it makes sense or it does not make sense. And also take note, you cannot run away from negativity, because as you share this business with other people, there are people who will take it positively and there are people who will take it negatively. Even me, when I share this business with other people, there are people who will call it a scam. Okay, but the fact that they call it a scam doesn't mean it's a scam. Okay, perhaps their understanding is little, or they don't have much knowledge, or they are trying to compare this business with another thing they did that collapsed. Okay, so the fact that you are sharing this business with the other people, you are not going to run away from those people who will say it's a scam or it does not work, or they will call you names. You are not going to run away from that, because as you get people who will join your business, you will also get people who will insult you. You will get people who will say this thing does not work. I just want you to normalize that. The earlier you normalize it, the better. Here we don't convince. The only thing you need to know to get is understand how the business works. Just explain it without exaggerating anything. You will find people joining this business. Now, there is a question you asked, the first question you asked, and by the way, for you to know exactly how do I present to people, if that's your question, how do I present to people and I get them to join the business? I want you to refer to the meeting that we did on Saturday last week. It was actually recorded, so we have the recorded version and it was shared in the groups. You can ask for it again. Samson can actually share it in the group. Because I did a presentation and I have used even that recording to share with some of my prospects who have joined the business without me explaining anything on top. So you can use such kind of videos to actually make your team understand this business, and then you refer them into the business. And if you want to know exactly what do I tell my people for them to join the business, just listen to the meeting that we did on Saturday, and it was recorded. Okay. Now, you are asking about what will propel the value of core to go up. Now, I also answered that question. I don't know whether I answered that question in the last meeting. I answered that question very recently, and I gave like 6 reasons. I gave quite a number of reasons that will actually propel the value of core to skyrocket in the coming months. So I'm not going to repeat that because that is recorded. So go, first of all, watch the previous video. Number 2, go get the Coresage syllabus. There are some videos I recorded. One of the videos I recorded is actually talking about core and talking about the use cases that will propel and will increase the value or the demand of core, and that will propel the value of core to go up. So I would ask you to go back to the past materials that you have released. Some of them are recorded. It will actually answer you even more questions that you have not even asked. So I think that answers your question, Samuel.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much, sir. I really appreciate.
Thank you. Thank
Yes,
you.
sir.
All right. Geoffrey Oguta, I see you on this app. You can unmute. Do you have a question or you want to make a contribution? Geoffrey Oguta.
Yes. Yes, good evening, sir.
Good evening. Good evening.
Yes, my name is Geoffrey Oguta from Kenya, and I've actually listened right from the beginning of this meeting, and then somewhere in between you actually said that there is no way that this project can come to an end. And then you give an example, even if maybe they go, there are some coins that they can go with. But now my question is, because this is a smart contract, and then it is known that once a smart contract, nobody can alter it and nobody can change anything. So is there a way the developers can shut down this because it is a smart contract? That's question number one. Are you getting me?
Yes, yes, proceed. I've noted that.
You have noted that. And then something else that I want to tell my brother, the last person who spoke, is his name is Samuel?
Yes, I think yes. Adebayo.
Yeah. I want to tell him that Coresage is like another business, and another business has got ups and downs. So there's no business that you just can go just smoothly like that. There are losses and there are profits, there are discouragements and many other things. So we have so many people in the world. So once you have spoken to anybody and has turned down the offer, you don't need just to be there. What you need to do just to click next. You go to next. You may not register a person today or tomorrow, but be assured that a week cannot go without you registering people. So you have to be determined. People are there. You don't need to convince them. You have to tell them the truth. So that is exactly what I wanted. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you, Geoffrey Oguta, for that wonderful contribution. And now, on the question you are asking about the developers' rights, is it that they can close the system? Can they close? Can they not? Now, of course, I'm not the developer, so I cannot talk on their behalf. I can only talk based on the understanding I have on this business and the facts that I have seen. All right. Now, number one, there is absolutely no reason why this system can be shut down. Okay, and I think I've explained that barely well. Simply because the system is making the developers money, and the cost of running the system is actually the only amount of money the developers could probably be using is just running the website, just that. Okay, because you see this domain where we register on, it has to be paid for. Okay, it has to be paid for. So the only thing they are probably spending on here is the cost of running the website alone. And remember, that money they are using to run this website is not coming from, we are not donating any money to run this system. It is them who makes money, and from what they make, they take a portion of it to just run the system. And the reason why they are running the system is because it is profitable to them. So if it is profitable to them, what reason do they have to shut down the system? Because if they were to shut it down, they are shutting it down and they will not continue making money like they are making right now. Okay? So if you are to ask me, there is absolutely no reason that can make them interfere with this system. In fact, if there is one person who would want this system to run for the longest time possible, is the developer, because he's the one who is making the highest amount of money compared to all of us. So I hope that answers your question, Geoffrey.
No. Okay, there's something that I wanted is because smart contracts you cannot alter anything. So which means
Yes.
even the developer cannot just do anything about it.
Yes. The only thing he can do, I want you to get me. The only thing the developer can decide to do as of today that can make the system collapse is if he decides not to renew whenever there is a cost of running the website. You see this website that we normally access every day to log in, to do what, to see your X3, to see your X6, that website where we access, there is the cost of running the servers. Okay, so if the developer, and of course that cost is being incurred by the developer, so if the developer decides not to renew or not to pay for the cost of running that server, the website will not be accessible. It will actually, that will be the end of the business. But the question you will ask yourself is, what will make him not pay for the website when the developer makes money from the system? So the only thing he can do is deciding not to renew or not to continue running this particular website. I don't know if that makes some sense.
It makes sense. You have answered my question. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Geoffrey Kuta, for your question. All right. Amazing. Masi Onyinyechi. You have a question or do you want to make a contribution, Masi?
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Yeah. It's really amazing. Yes, my name is Onyinyechi. I'm in Nigeria, and I just joined this platform last week, and I've been seeing my friends have been telling me about this. Can you hear me? Am I clear?
Yes, we can hear you. There is someone who is making some noise somewhere. That is okay. I just want to mute them so that you can be loud and clear. But you can proceed. You are audible.
Okay. So thank you so much for this opportunity. So as I was saying earlier, I've been told about this for more than a month, but actually it was last week that I joined, and since I joined it, and I've been seeing the goodies in it. So my little question in this is, like you were talking about, any from downlines and upline. So my question is it only the people you refer, like when you are in level 4 or 5, is it only the people that you directly refer that you earn from, or is it all the people that are below you that you earn from?
Amazing.
Then,
That's only your question? That's only your question?
Yes, for now.
Perfect. Perfect. Now, first of all, well done and congratulations for joining our business. And well done. Now, you actually earn from your direct referrals, the referrals of your referrals, that is second generation referrals, and even the third generation referrals can actually fill your slots on X6. So you can still get paid from the third generation referrals. So you earn from the people you refer, from the people your referrals refer, from the people your second generations refer, like that. So your entire team, you are bound to benefit from all of them. So it is not just from your direct referrals. So if you decide to build a big team, like let me give you a scenario. Myself, of course, I've raised quite a number of leaders. Actually, my work is to make sure that my leaders are making money. Because if my leaders are making money, mine will come automatically. If my people are not making money, how will I make the money? So the last time I referred someone directly, like I referred someone personally using my link, was about a week and a half ago. But there is no single day I've not earned a lot of core in my wallet. So where are those core coming from? Because my people are referring, my people are making money, and when they make money, there is always commissions that come to me. So yes, you earn from your direct referrals, second generation referrals, third, going down like that.
Okay. Thank you so much. It's quite clear. Then the second question is this. When you are in level 5 or level 6, do you earn only in level 6 or the other level like level 1 to level 5 then to level 6, do you also earn from them as well?
Good. You earn from all the levels that you have opened up to the maximum level you have reached. So if you are in level 5 and 6, you will earn from level 1 to level 5 and level 1 to level 6 on the respective matrix.
Clear. Thank you so much.
You're most welcome. Thank you. Thank you. And of course, Mercy, I will also refer you to, now that you have recently joined, there are some videos I released. I explained most of the basics that you need to understand in regards to Coresage. I'm very sure if you go to listen to those videos at your free time, it might actually bring you even a closer home so that you get to understand most of these things so that you can catch up with the rest very fast. So there are those videos. I've released them in the Telegram channel, or even if you are in our WhatsApp group, you can ask for the Coresage syllabus. Immediately after this meeting, some people will share it to you. Just go through all those videos. There are about 6 videos. And you will probably get to catch up. You will understand that system inside out. And if you get to have some questions that are still not answered, ask them in the group or ask them in our next meeting. So thank you once again, Mercy.
All right, thank you so much. Probably when you're done with this meeting, I can chat you up because I'm in your WhatsApp group. I'll chat you up so you can, if you have the link, you can send it to me. Is that okay?
100%. You're welcome.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Thank you. Chidiebere Uduma, do you have a question or you want to make a contribution?
Okay, good evening, everyone. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to speak. So I would like to make a contribution to Mr. Adebayo's question when he asks about how to convince people that most people will say the scam and all of that. So I think basically in any company or industry or any opportunity, there will always be people who will tell you that this opportunity is a scam. Most times, the reason they are saying it is a scam, it's not because maybe intentionally they feel it is a scam. It is maybe due to their understanding. But you sharing an opportunity and people are saying it's a scam should not stop you from sharing the opportunity. I mean, you should keep sharing that. You share an opportunity and people said no, it's not a reason that you should stop sharing the opportunity, because of course when you are selling long life and prosperity, there will always be people who are going to doubt you. I mean, it is normal. So that is not your business to actually hold on because people say, oh, and this opportunity is a scam. It's not one of all those business. I mean, those are normal things. Those are normal things. So that shouldn't deter you. But as long as you keep sharing the opportunity, definitely the same people who say this opportunity is a scam might join in, because one of the things that people don't know is that it takes an average of 5 to 7 times or thereabouts for people to actually decide whether they should key in to this opportunity or not. So that is why one needs to be consistent in what he's doing. Now, not on and off. Today you share the opportunity, today you don't share it, and all of that. Now, nobody will take it serious because they will feel that maybe it's not something that is serious. Now, concerning getting referrals and convincing people, just like you said, you don't actually convince people. It's not your work to convince people. You educate them, you share the opportunity with them. Basically, people will join. Now, another way is that for most persons, they have like maybe 50 status viewers on their WhatsApp or 20 status viewers, and these 20 status viewers, maybe their friends and family and maybe colleagues. These are the people that is viewing
their status. Now you can't depend on just those 20 people to market the opportunity. You need to be making advert consistently, because I mean, even big companies like Coca-Cola, despite their big brands, I mean, they are still marketing. I mean, why should you not market? I mean, they don't paid ads. I see their billboard everywhere. I mean, even most times I go on YouTube or Facebook, their ads are chasing me everywhere. So big companies are still marketing. You as a small brand or a small business owner, you need to keep sharing the opportunity by posting consistently. Maybe down on Facebook, you can use Facebook to generate leads. Like for me, I use Facebook to generate leads, and also I have a community. Now, getting a community is one of the easiest way to actually get referrals. So when people tell me they're looking for referrals, I can't relate. I can't relate because I have a community where I share opportunity. Now, how do you build a community? It's simple. Maybe for me, like I do share free updates. All my community members have actually known me, known my values and all of that. So I share these opportunities, and so from there I also post about Coresage. So the easiest way is just building a community. Now, not just building a community, you need to prove yourself that you are someone that people can trust, because integrity, like I always say, is one of the most important aspects in business. A lot of persons keep aside integrity, but that is one of the most important aspects. You must have integrity. Now you need to prove yourself that, okay, I'm someone that people can actually trust, because people need to know you. Yeah, people need to be sure that, okay, if I actually key into this thing, sometimes some persons are afraid that if I pay to join this, maybe this person will run away with my money, or but if you have a community and people trust you, I mean, it's one of the easiest way to actually register people. Like for me, I have a community. I have a community where I share opportunities, not one or two. I think about 3 communities or so. So I share this opportunity consistently. Even my WhatsApp status is there every day. I'm generating leads. But I can't do without generating leads, because leads to me are like food and water. Because if you need food and water to survive, definitely you can't do without generating leads. Because to me, I see generating leads as something that is very important. So don't depend on the people you have currently. Keep generating leads, posting consistently. So that is it. Thank you, my leader.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Chidiebere Uduma. That was a very nice submission. Emphasis on consistency is everything. I've always said consistency is actually what differentiates those who succeed and those who don't succeed. Because not just in this business, when you talk about success, success never comes without consistency. Because you do something, you fail today, you do it again, you fail, you do it again, you fail, you do it again, you fail, you do it the 5th time, you succeed. So just imagine if you gave up on the 4th time, you would not have succeeded. So success normally comes in when you do something again and again and again without giving up. Remember, water breaks rocks not because it uses a lot of force, but it is there consistently every time, every day. Okay, so apply that same consistency in this business, and you're going to be seeing a lot of success. Gladys Iguchuku, are you there? Do you have a question or you want to make a submission? Gladys, are you there?
Hello,
Okay.
good evening.
Good evening, Gladys.
I don't have any contribution. That is a mistake. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
I'm new to the system, so I'm just learning.
Okay. Have you joined the business? Have you joined the business, or you're here for the first?
I have joined, but I'm looking for money for upgrade.
Ah,
Yes,
okay.
I'm still in level 2. So
Oh,
still
okay. Congratulations. When did you join?
about some weeks ago.
Ah, okay. Okay. You're most welcome. And keep learning, keep learning. We love the fact that you are here, you are learning. And even if it is you greeting us, it has no harm, no problem. So there is no mistake you have made by raising up your hand. So we appreciate your voice. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. All right. There is one leader I gave a chance here to speak. The network was not so good. So are you there? Ibrahim Yahuza. I've been seeing you on the app. Do you have a question or you want to make some submission? Ibrahim? Okay, so I think we have exhausted all the questions that we had for tonight. I want to take this opportunity to thank you, everyone, for making this meeting a success, attending up to this time, not because you are idle, but you created time to be part of this meeting, to educate yourself every day, to gather the knowledge so that you can share this business with other people. Remember, we are the change. We are the agent of change. Crypto has not been adopted by government. Crypto has not been adopted by most of the people. So we are the people who will change the world, and that is the opportunity we have. The fact that majority of the people are out there very ignorant, don't understand this business, that is our opportunity. Because whoever you talk to who has not understood crypto, who has not joined Coresage, that is an opportunity for you to explain this business to them and convert them to be your downline. Okay, so we have unlimited opportunities and we can actually make a lot of money. So thank you very much, and of course, let's keep moving with the same spirit. Let's keep sharing the business. Don't give up. Educate yourself every day. Go to the videos that you have done in the past. Go to the syllabus. Watch all those videos. Get to understand this business properly so that you can share this business with other people correctly. Also, remember, we do our meetings we were to do this meeting yesterday, but for some reasons, we decided to do it today. But basically, we do our meetings every Wednesday and every Saturday. So this coming Saturday, of course, we have a presentation for all the new guests. So if you are looking for people you want to share this business to, or you want to invite people to our meeting so that we can explain this business to them and they join under you, start preparing, start getting people that you are going to be inviting for the meeting on Saturday. Invite them to our meeting. We will do the job for you for explaining this business to them. And at the end of the meeting, they are going to join using your link and you are going to start growing your team. Okay. So thank you everyone for participating in this particular meeting. Have a good night, everyone, and see you on Saturday.